Welcome to Quiz Circus. Today, you're going to experience something a little different. Have you ever wondered what truly gives your life meaning? That quiet reason you wake up every morning? In Japan, there's a word for it, Ikigai. It combines two words, iti meaning life and gai meaning value or worth. Together, they describe your reason for being, the point where joy and purpose meet. Modern research shows Ikigai sits at the intersection of four simple questions. What do you love? What are you good at? What does the world need? And what can you be paid for or sustained by? Where these circles overlap, life feels balanced through passion, mission, vocation, and profession. Together, they shape the way we find purpose in what we do and harmony at how we live. But Ikigai isn't a perfect formula, it's a feeling. For some people, it's their work. For others, it's family, art, learning, or community. It's personal and it evolves as you grow. There are four energies that reflect the spirit of Ikigai. Passion, the spark of creativity and excitement. Mission, the desire to contribute and make a difference. Vocation, the sense of serving others and finding meaning in it. Profession, the mastery of a skill that brings stability and pride. Each plays a role in shaping who you are. And together, they reveal how you bring value, joy, and purpose to life. Now, in this quiz, you'll discover which part of Ikigai shines strongest in you. You'll hear 20 questions. Each question has 4 options, A, B, C, and D. Choose the one that feels most like you. Don't overthink it. Keep track of how many times you pick A, B, C, or D. At the end, you'll discover which energy represents your unique Ikigai and what that says about how you find meaning in life. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's begin your journey to discover your Ikigai. It's a calm Sunday morning with a completely free day ahead. What do you end up doing first? A, you take out your sketchbook, camera, or guitar and dive into a creative idea you've been excited about. B, you reach out to a friend or family member to check in or offer some encouragement. C, you remember your neighbor or someone close could use a hand and you help with a small practical task. D, you open your laptop or tools to practice a skill, update something for work, or review a course you've been taking. You join a new community project. Which part of it pulls you in the most? A, the creative tasks, designing, planning, or coming up with fresh ideas. B, the part where the project supports people or contributes to a cause. C, the organized, hands-on work that helps keep everything running smoothly. D, the roles where you can apply your skills or teach others something you know well. You're given 2 new opportunities to choose from. Which one feels like the better fit for you? A, the one where you get to create something, like designing, writing, or building a personal project. B, the one where you get to support a community or contribute to a cause that matters. C, the one where you take on a practical role that helps people in a day-to-day reliable way. D, the one where you get to use your skills, improve professionally, or build expertise in your field. At the end of a typical day, what kind of moment makes you feel most fulfilled? A, when you've worked on something that came from your imagination or passion. B, when you've supported someone, maybe by listening, advising, or helping them through something. C, when you've completed something that genuinely made someone's life easier. D, when you've improved at something you're learning or delivered great work in your field. A friend asks for your help preparing for an upcoming event. What role do you naturally take? You offer to design something, brainstorm ideas, or handle the creative parts. B, you focus on keeping them calm, motivated, and emotionally supported. C, you help with the practical tasks, set up, organizing, or preparing things they'll need. D, you offer guidance in areas you have experience or professional knowledge in. You're asked what kind of work feels most meaningful to you. What's your answer? A. Something creative that lets me express myself. B. Something that lets me help or uplift people. C. Something useful that people genuinely depend on. D. Something where I can grow in skill, knowledge, and expertise. You're facing a small but unexpected problem during the day. How do you respond? A. You try a creative angle or fresh idea to solve it. B. You think about who might be affected and try to support them first. C. You look for a straightforward, helpful action that fixes things quickly. D. You analyze it logically and use your experience per training to handle it. When you picture your ideal future, what stands out most clearly? A. Doing things that inspire me and feel aligned with what I love. B. Making a positive difference in someone's life or community. C. Providing something valuable and needed, something people rely on. D. Feeling confident, skilled, and respected in my field of expertise. You're asked to teach a short class at a weekend workshop. Which topic do you choose? A. A hobby you love, like drawing, photography, baking, or crafting. B. A session about communication, confidence, or navigating everyday emotions. C. A hands-on skill people can use right away, like basic repairs, cooking tips, or organizing a space. D. A topic connected to your background, design tools, coding basics, financial literacy, or another area you studied. You get an unexpected chance to change direction in life. A new job, city, or program. What guides your decision? A. Whether it gives you space to explore an interest you've been wanting to dive into. B. Whether it lets you contribute to people or a community you care about. C. Whether the change makes daily life smoother for your household or those around you. D. Whether it fits your strengths and helps you grow in a direction you value. You find an unexpected free hour in your day. How do you use it? A. You return to a personal idea or hobby you've been excited to touch again. B. You reach out to a friend or family member who's been on your mind. C. You take care of a small task you know will make a household member's day easier. D. You review a course, tutorial, or work file that helps you stay sharp. A friend invites you out. What makes you agree? A. The outing sparks your interest or feels inspiring in some way. B. You sense they'd appreciate company or a kind presence. C. You know they've been juggling a lot, and joining them helps lighten their load. D. The plan includes an activity connected to a skill you've been developing. You're planning the week ahead. What gets space first? A. Time for a hobby or project that brings you joy. B. A visit or call with someone you don't want to lose touch with. C. A chore or responsibility others at home depend on. D. A session to build momentum in a work or learning goal. You're walking home and notice a small moment unfolding nearby. How do you respond? A. You pause because the scene sparks an idea or catches your creative eye. B. You check briefly to see if someone nearby seems uneasy or could use reassurance. C. You lend a quick hand, holding a door, picking something up, or tidying a small mess. D. You quietly analyze how the moment could be handled better and mentally refine it. It's the start of your morning. Which moment feels like you? A. You spend a few minutes on a hobby before the day gets busy. B. You send a warm message to brighten a friend's or sibling's morning. C. You prep lunch, organize a space, or set things up for later. D. You read an article, watch a tutorial, or review notes for personal growth. join a small team for a day-long event. Which role suits you best? A. Shaping the look, feel, or theme of what's happening. B. Being the steady, encouraging presence people naturally come to. C. Coordinating the setup, guiding guests, or keeping things flowing. D. Taking a station where your skills or know-how fit naturally. You can enroll in one free class. What draws your attention first? A. A class where you can paint, craft, film, or experiment in a hands-on way. B. A class about people, communication, listening, or understanding emotions. C. A class teaching a practical life skill, cooking, repairs, sewing, anything hands-on. D. A class focused on your field, design tools, software, analytics, technique. You're choosing a volunteer role. Where do you feel most at home? A. Creating displays, designing materials, or setting the tone of the event. B. Being present with visitors, greeting, guiding, reassuring. C. Handling logistics, packing boxes, organizing supplies, setting up rooms. D. Managing tasks you've handled before, where your background is helpful. A friend tells you about a problem they're dealing with. What's your instinctive response? A. You offer a new angle or idea they might not have considered. B. You listen closely so they feel understood and calmer. C. You point out a simple, doable step they can take right away. D. You break the issue down and help them see it more clearly. You imagine what a good year looks like. What stands out most? A. Feeling connected to personal projects and inspirations. B. Feeling closer to the people who matter to you. C. Feeling proud of how you supported your home or community. D. Feeling stronger and more capable in the work you do. Now it's time to discover your Ikigai energy. Count how many times you chose A, B, C, or D. The letter you picked most often reveals which side of Ikigai shines strongest in you. If you mostly chose A, passion. Your life energy comes from doing what you love and expressing your creativity. You're driven by inspiration, ideas, the motion, the fire that makes life exciting. When you follow your heart, you feel alive. Just remember, passion thrives when it connects with purpose and direction. If you mostly chose B, mission. You're motivated by making a difference and giving back to the world around you. You care deeply about people, community, and creating positive change. Your sense of fulfillment comes from contribution, empathy, and connection. Keep nurturing that purpose. It's what gives your life meaning. If you mostly chose C, vocation. You find meaning in serving others and doing work that matters. You value responsibility, balance, and being someone people can rely on. When your skills help others or bring stability, you feel aligned. Your strength lies in finding harmony between service and self-care. If you mostly chose D, profession. You're guided by mastery and growth. You take pride in doing things well, building expertise, and turning effort into achievement. Structure and consistency help you feel grounded. Your Ikigai shines brightest when your skills meet purpose, when you see your work creating real impact. Remember, no one is defined by just one energy. True Ikigai lies at the balance, when your passion, mission, vocation, and profession come together. Each plays its part in making your life both meaningful and complete. Take a moment to reflect on your result. And if you'd like, share your Ikigai energy in the comments. Let's see what drives you, and maybe even inspire someone else to find theirs.